Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the Draw My Life tag. So, let's get this started. I was born on October the 25th, 1995. Yay, go the Scorpios. If you're a Scorpio, you are awesome. In my family, there's just my dad. Do mind the stick figures, I'm very bad at drawing. There's my dad, my mum, then my older sister Laura, and then there's me. Oh my god, my drawings are so bad, I apologize. So I was born in the hospital. There's my mum giving birth to me. That's a great drawing. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Yeah, there's me. I've just been birthed. And I was a very small baby. And my drawings are atrocious. I apologize. I'm going to keep on apologizing, but it's true. But yeah, so yeah, my dad and my mum were in there in the delivery room. And then they found out that I had a hole in my heart, like an actual real hole, which means that I have got VCFS, which is Vilocardiofacial syndrome, and it means that I also was sick a lot when I was younger. When I was 2 months old, I was flown by a helicopter to hospital to have surgery to have my hole fixed. Yeah, I know, that's the worst helicopter drawing ever. But yeah, I was in that helicopter and got my heart fixed and it's all good today. So it's fine now. When I was growing up, I lived in a big house. Well, not that big, it was a normal sized house. And then I lived in a small town called Carolee. It was a small country town. And the house that we lived in had a really big backyard. We lived on 2.5 acres, which was awesome. Back to going when I was younger, I said I got sick a lot. I got pneumonia quite a lot, and I kept on having to go back to hospital because I got it tons. And I also had to go back a lot I got another surgery when I was about 5, and for my palate, my throat, so I could speak properly. So back to hospital again I went, and it kind of sucked, but we got through it in the end. So when I first started school, I was very scared, like most children were, and all my life I hated school. I very much hated it, especially primary school. And I don't know, I never liked it one bit. So at school I made a few friends, but I made really one good friend, and that was my friend Lindsay. And she was like, "Do you want to be BFFs?" And I was like, "Sure." So we became BFFs in grade 2, and we had a few bumps along the way. I got bullied quite a bit, and it kind of sucked. And Lindsay kind of like left me to go to the bullying route, which wasn't very fun. And I kind of tried to move on from it. And so I kind of stopped hanging out with Lindsay for a while. And so I decided to say goodbye and moved on and tried to find some new friends. So then I did find a new group, and in that group was one of my friends, Emily, who we were best friends for a very long time until primary school ended. And she was a very good friend of mine. We became best friends for life, pretty much. But then we haven't really seen each other since high school, because we went to different high schools, so we haven't seen each other for a very long time, but she still was a very good friend. So then it was time for high school, and I was terrified because I was going to a school where I knew no one. It was out in Mount Gravatt, which is out near the city, and it was a long way away, and I had no clue of who was going to be there and if I was going to make friends or not. But thankfully I did make one very good friend, and her name was Sophie, and we were very good friends. She was a very good friend of mine, and I did have other like friends, but she was mainly my main BFF. But unfortunately in grade 9 she said she's going to be moving back to New Zealand, and I was very sad about that, and it was kind of hard for me because she was my best friend and I didn't want her to go, but she did, and it sucked. And then I left that school because I really had no one else, and still it was too far away, and it was just a very long way away from home. So we moved to a new town, and I also moved to a new high school, which was very scary because it was a much bigger school than my old high school, and it was just very scary. It was it was really big, and I was wondering if I would ever find a friend because it was so big. But thankfully, well, I didn't have very much friends at the start, but oh my god, my handwriting's so bad. And then I did eventually find one very good friend who I'm still friends with today, and her name is also Georgia, and we are still very good friends, and it's awesome. And I'm going to call her Georgia number 2 because that's what she is, because it's kind of confusing having the same name as your friend. So years went by in high school, and I had really great times, I had a really great time in my new school. And then it was time for year 12, which was a bit scary year because it was the last year and a lot of big things happened. Like, I went to my school formal, which was a lot of fun. Got to dress up all pretty. And then after that was graduation day, the day I had been waiting for the whole year. Well, not the whole year. Well, yeah, the whole year and my whole life. I was very excited about graduation day. Yay, no more school. I was so happy that I had finally made it. And after school, my life kind of just slowed down a bit. I decided to take a gap year and not go on straight to university or TAFE or anything, because I just didn't want to do that. And so I was like, well, I better try and find a job, and that's what I did. I tried to find a job, and it took me a while to find a job, and I was getting frustrated, and so I finally found one which was good, and that's the job that I have today, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, it was, and I'm just happy that I have it now. And that is the end of my Draw My Life. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you